I'm so excited. Thank you so much for bringing me here again. I wanted to go for a really long time now, and I think I have just never taken the time out of my schedule to just go to an amusement park for a day. It sounds weird, but having you basically tell me to take a day off and then just driving me here, it made a real difference. I love you too. I know I'm usually not that active in going to places. So whenever you arrange something like this, whenever you take me out on a date, I really like it. And I'm really thankful that you do things like this for me all the time. Just taking me places that you know I want to go. But I never go there because I'm shy. And I feel like I have not earned it. I do know that. It is ridiculous to think that I have not earned going to do something fun once in a while. But at the same time, I just think it's this voice in the back of my head that keeps telling me that I haven't been doing anything all day and I should go and do something efficient. Like that nagging feeling of I could have spent this time doing the laundry or working or something for this or that. And instead of that, I'm here doing absolutely nothing. I don't know. I guess it is because I was raised by parents who wanted me to do part in the chores and always be ahead of schoolwork. And I got used to just working hard all the time and never taking long breaks. It is a bad habit of mine, I guess. But now that we're here, I have got all sorts of things I want to do. I know they have a Ferris wheel that looks out over the entire park. Maybe if we start in there, we can look at what rides look interesting and which look either boring or way over the top. I think it would be fun to see all the little dots of people walking through the park too. Just watching over them like we're in heaven, or we're supposed to protect them, like how you protect me. Or like a dragon soaring over a kingdom full of commoners. Oh, and we can go get cotton candy. I always love the sweet taste and the way it kind of melts, but it also kind of solidifies on your tongue. Also, did you know that technically cotton candy is a kind of caramel? It is made by melting sugar, which is basically the same process as making caramel. But instead of letting it cool or adding cream to properly make it into caramel, they spin it around really fast. So if you put a stick into the stream, it becomes long, small strings of sugar. Cool, right? Yeah, I got tons of plans here. I usually avoid the bumper cars though. I know you sometimes like to ride them and bump into people, but I don't really like it. It feels kind of mean and it is sometimes a little painful when someone bumps into you. And if you don't see it coming, it's really easy to get startled by it. So, yeah, I I'm not really going to have much fun if we decide to go on those. But there is plenty of other things we can do. They've got one of those waterlog rides. The one that pretends you're sitting in a log in a sawmill and you're being pushed down the stream when it's really about the big splash at the end. Oh, and there's this stream flight thing where you're together in a little cart and you get to kind of float around the base of the installation, attraction. Either way, it looks like a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited. But the ferro wheel is over there. So let's stick to the plan first. Okay? That way, we might be able to get all the things we want to do done in a single day. Yeah. A lot of the times I went to amusement parks when I was young, we would be wandering around, not quite knowing what would be fun to do, and we would never get everything done that I wanted to do. I mean, it's totally understandable. When you are a parent and you have a kid pulling on you that wants to go to all these rides, but you also know that they have to drink and eat and all that, it's possibly best to slow them down a bit so you can keep track of where they are and take care of them if they need it. Well, I I guess I do still need someone to take care of me, but that's in a totally different way. Okay? You can't compare the things you do to the things my mom and dad used to do for me. And before you say it, we're in public. So unless you want me to run away and get upset, I would think twice before making a "but you call me that too" joke. Maybe I know you a little too well. Yeah. Although I don't mind it one bit. How close are we right now? It's amazing for me, and I hope you feel the same. Um, can you give the man the tickets? I'm a little nervous about it. What? He's a stranger. Making conversation is hard. And what if he thinks I'm weird? What if I say something completely ridiculous and he laughs at me? I just want to, you know, be here with you. And I'm just kind of scared. I love you too. Thank you for doing things like this for me. I don't know where I would be without you. That's probably true. Social anxieties can leave you in bad, bad places. But hey, I'm here with you, and not on my own at home. So let's have some fun together. You know, you did not have to strap the seatbelt around me on your lap. It is not like I would not want to stay there. And it is also like it is there to keep kids in their seat just in case. We don't particularly need a seatbelt on a Ferris wheel. That's true, I guess. This is the only ride you can actually do that. Still, it is a little bit embarrassing. Well, what if someone sees before we come down? What if someone asks about it? Are you going to explain how we're together when we're alone? That you're, well, that you're in charge in this relationship? That's a lot to explain. And I don't want to waste time with things like that when we can be having fun. Well, it is just that I know you're protective of me sometimes. And as much as I love it when you get like that, sometimes You're still going off on someone after 10 minutes. And I'm just standing behind you, kind of waiting for you to be done? No, it's not that bad of a thing. I like it, but sometimes it is just a bit too much. A little embarrassing. Maybe? I don't know. It is just a silly thought. I know people who are mean to me sometimes deserve to get a little yelling at them. A little. A little correction. But just don't overdo it. Okay? Thanks, love. I love you too. Oh, we're almost at the top. We can see most of the park already. There's a stage over there with performances. I wonder when the next one will be and what it'll be. I really like the park mascot. Maybe they have got a performance with one of them? Or maybe they hired a little band to play every so often. I hear sometimes they have big celebrities too. I didn't check in advance. So maybe someone big is on today and we will get to see them and hear them live. I don't know. Really. I'm just happy to be here. With you. With a bag full of good food and drinks. Ready to just enjoy a day off. I know there's a lot of people who don't even get to have something like this. And I thank my lucky stars that I'm one of the people who do get to just go to enjoy a day out with my girlfriend. And even have her arrange it for me because she always takes care of me. Oh, there's a carousel over there? And even a haunted house? Maybe you would like to go in there? Oh, and one of those things that kind of swing back and forth and go upside down sometimes. Does that kind of ride have a name? I'm not sure. There's also like 20 roller coasters. I like how the pink one looks, but it's like all the way on the other side of the park. So maybe we'll save that for when we're around there. You know what this reminds me of? A movie I watched when I was like 9 years old. I'm not entirely sure what the title was anymore, but I know that it was a really cute rom-com. There's this tall guy and a short girl, and it was all about the troubles of teenage love. And at one point in the movie, they sneak away from school to go to a theme park that's in town. They have fun all evening. He wins her this big bear plush, and she manages to talk to him into going to some rides he usually doesn't go on. And eventually, they go on the Ferris wheel all day at the end of the night. When everything's dark and all the lights are on, they look out onto the lake. They have this long scene where they're talking about everything that's happened between them so far. All about the dates they've gone on. And then they hit the top. And the Ferris wheel stops. I'm pretty sure the wheel broke, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. Anyways, they're stuck on the tippy top of the Ferris wheel, and they slowly get closer to each other because it's a little cold. And eventually, they're standing chest to chest. And the romantic tension is really, really strong. Like, you can basically feel it in the air. And they don't kiss the entire movie long. They never kiss or get physical. But they get so close at that moment. Mm-hmm. I loved that movie. I think I watched it 5 times in a week before I had to return it to the library where I borrowed it. Hmm, I guess now that we're up in a cabin on our own, I'll let you call me cute. Shut up. I know I'm blushing. Well, I like it when you call me cute. You know, like with everything that's going on, you calling me cute still flusters me sometimes. And I thought I would get used to it. But so far, it's been nothing but blushing and being flustered. And those little bunny kicks I do. You know, when I'm laying still and I kick my legs because I just can't contain how happy I am. Those are bunny kicks. It's because it looks like what a bunny does when you put it on its back. It looks like we're almost at the top. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. If I look at the park from up here, there's a ton of things we can do. And I know we're going to have fun in every single way, in every single one of the rides. But right now, right here, at the top of the Ferris wheel, I really want you to kiss me. I hope you don't mind. Mm, I love that feeling. That little fuzzy feeling. That's how I know you're the perfect girl for me. And it is all more than worth it to stay with you forever.